sports. Sports is not in sports or concerts are not in the best places. Concerts might be a little bit of a better place than sports because
sports is a closed environment.
Both sides,
an arena.
Man,
all around.
All around. It's like administrators, workers,
everything.
Population, the crowd, and the players. It's like, and the theory of promotion for the last 100 years,
cram
Brad,
as many people as you can in the smallest possible space possible. People are usually almost touching, there's usually one armrest between two people that they have to fight over. You got to either pay people half, you got to pay the performers half or double the ticket price if you want to get by. And neither one is going to work very well.
Let me tell you, man, this is why the business totally went the other way. And I was calling timeout anyway. We closed down Prophets of Rage after 4 years. It's a beautiful experience. Myself, B-Real, Tom Morello, Brad Wilk, Timmy Comerford, DJ Lord. Beautiful experience, man. Wonderful. It was just going to a school of brotherhood. The three of our groups came together, Public Enemy, Cypress Hill, and Rage Against the Machine. Then Rage reformed. Yeah. And it was only getting to a point, and we played in front of 4 million people the last 4 years. Created, it was monstrous. Rode in a private jet for the first time. Trust, bro, after 29 years riding in the private jet, and then you see some rapper riding in their first 2 years, I'm like, after the vans and buses and not to complain about my past, but I was like, whoa. And it wasn't the perks thing of the private jet, it was the body thing. Cause I'm, on performance at 59, man, I'm going 2 or 3 hours. It's like physical boxing. So your body doing rock ain't like doing rap. And I learned early on in the game through Anthrax. And Scott Ian and Charlie Benante on drums. And that's where Public Enemy got like that. So with pretty much Rage Against the Machine as the back and Brad Wilk in my left ear. Either you do the songs or the songs do you. It ain't no other way. It ain't no way out. Like, I'm halfway through and I'm gone, but phically. It ain't no way out, bro.
Yeah, you're on stage. You gotta perform.
And Tom Morello is like this, man. We got we 45 minutes in. We got another, and songs are coming like this, in Public Enemy. I'm medleying songs. I'm going side to side, I'm
a hype man.
I move faster than the hype man. I'm getting him in shape, man. I'm that dude, right? This is an athletic show. Private jet, man. Finish playing the show. Get on the jet. We in the next city. I'm in bed by 12. For a 59-year-old body, although athletic and all that, do you understand the rest, what it does?
I've never done a private jet yet. So
getting up in the morning, as opposed to getting up in the morning, 6 in the morning, to get to the airport,
stand in line,
get your bag, catch
security, all that,
So when I watch cats all right, they're a pop star, radio star, and the label's just like paying the money, and they, I'm like, y'all don't even get it, man. Y'all using the private jet as a perk and get your swerve on and all that.
Instagram.
Nah, man. Yeah, this is man. Yeah. This is
the real shit.
Because the I'm doing is the real. Ask B-Real. B-Real was Alpha 1, I'm Alpha 2. So I'm driving B-Real, and we set out designated. It's not like a Run DMC across thing. It's like, you got A mic, I got A2 mic. I'm driving you. We drive. It was a beautiful relationship. So I even forgot what even led me into that conversation. Oh yeah. So I played in front of 4 million people in 4 years of Prophets of Rage. It was only getting bigger. We played with Eminem in Milan and 900,000 people, man.
900,000
900,000. Last summer, bro. 900,000 and why were concerts getting bigger? I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do you think they were getting bigger?
I have no idea.
Screens.
Oh, because screens are allowing more people to see.
Listen, you talk about the first rapper that played stadiums in '92.
That's you guys on the U2 tour?
Mm-hmm. Oh, every baseball stadium, the Dodger Stadium, we didn't play Yankee Stadium, but we played stadiums. Different then. Because U2 was just, they figured out how to make a sound system that was clear. They didn't figure out the screens. They had projection screens, which was a little different.
Right. But now since you have the screens, you
LCDs.
don't have to be anywhere near the stage to enjoy the show.
You could sit in seat 2,697, sit in your seat and see it just like looking at your phone. Yeah, it was, hey, bro, it was only getting bigger. Promotion of concerts were only getting bigger at high. Look, Live Nation got to a point where it was Rome. They were arrogant. So the music business that went from, or the recording business, I should say, had went from into the music business into saying, well, we're 85% live performance. And the shows were only getting bigger. We're at the point where stadiums now were being usable because you could hear big and you could see clear. So that means seat number 2,636 is a different seat than when I was playing Dodger Stadium in 92. I would play Dodger Stadium in 92 coming on before U2. And I'm like, what the is this person getting out of this show?
Right. It's a little tiny person they can barely see.
Right. I'm giving you the dynamic.
The sound system is
right. Echoing, I'm giving you the dynamic. There ain't nobody that played more stages than me, man, in many places in the world. I'm telling you.
I believe it.
Screen technology changed the game where the crowds were only going to get bigger and better because you could see screens. So we played with Milan. In Milan, it was flat stadium. Flat stadium means what? It goes tiers back. You got a big box of 100,000 here. They're boxed off, screen there. Another box of 100,000, screen there. This shit is going back a half a mile, bro.
They're tapering screens.
Bro, it's going back a half a mile. And they see you clear as day. So what does this do for the performer? Before the performer is what you do on stage, right? So you couldn't be sedentary. You had to get down, right? Right? Get down. You rock into the crowd. Game changed over the last 4 years.
You're rocking to the screens now.
You rock to the camera and the screen.
Yeah.
You basically doing a TV show on stage. I mean, we played next to 9 Inch Nails one day. I think it was last summer, or maybe it could have been the spring. And Trent brings out his guys. And we get off the stage and, we doing our thing, man. It's muscular. It's, it's Timmy and everything. The crowd loved it. Trenton and 9 Inch Nails coming on with their own film crew. And on the stage, you're looking on the side of the stage, and they look kind of like, wow, are they into it or not, And it kind of wasn't moving around much. What the fans were seeing on the screens was a black and white fucking frantic fucking video that they was watching, which was totally different than what was happening on stage.
Wow.
That means you got a person 30 feet from the stage, right? What do you think they're looking at, the stage or the screen? They're looking at their fucking screen.
That's so crazy.
30 feet away. So look, you can be an artist like the artist that you don't even know how to perform well. You're a half-ass performer. You can't even bring it out yourself. It don't matter. This camera is going to capture you, and the screen and the camera is going to give you what you don't have.
It's all about the production now. Yeah.
And it was getting bigger and bigger. And this year, whether it's arena or stadium, was going to be biggest year ever. And Live Nation was going around like, we're going to make this judgment call. And Coachella is going to make this judgment call and all that. And and when this hit, it changed, it wiped everything off the table.
Right.
To the point where now you got to look at a venue, and now you know the type of venues that stand out now?
Parking lots?
No, the cafe. I believe that Live Nation will go around and probably buy 150 to 200 cafes. Like it was the old original House of Blues idea.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Buy a place, wire it up.
Charge $200 a ticket.
Right? Capacity, bring 50 people in there. It ain't about their ticket. They're going to bring in there and wire the place, charge, and you're going to, like the first gig Prophets of Rage played, we played the Whiskey. It was 100 people in there. We took everybody's phones and wired the place to the world. So that one whiskey gig might as well have been in front of 100,000 people. So look out for Live Nation to probably buy 100 to 200, maybe thousands of small venues, and it's back to the cafe.
Back to the cafe.
Places the size of Starbucks.
Yeah.
And new groups that think they're going to get in are going to face the fact that they might have to pay to get online now. There's no longer like, I did my guitar solo and I'm going to put my shit on you. Acts are going to have to pay now. They're going to figure it out. They're going to try to figure it out. But the game of promotion turned upside down. That's concerts. That's why you're able to see like the idea of like what they did at Petco the other day, Petco Stadium in San Diego. Drive the cars up and watch the shit on stage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Parking lots.
But that ain't gonna work for basketball.
Right.
Ain't gonna work for baseball. So the drive-in theaters, the parking lots, like you said, and you know the parking lots was the original idea of Kevin Lyman, the Vans tour.
Okay.
He came out of the House of Blues philosophy. So when he started the Vans tour, right, he wanted to what? He wanted to start this tour. So he goes to the arena, right? He goes to a place like San Diego Sports Arena. I'm not going to get long-winded on this, but I just want to be punctual, give you fact. He goes to the sports arena, right? And they said, sure, we don't have a sports team in here. And this is the cost for the building. You know what Kevin tells them? Well, lad, you know what Kevin tells them?
What's that?
No, I don't want to pay the fee. How much will you charge for your parking lot? They're like, parking lot?
Nothing.
Cents on a dollar. He has the first 2 years of the Vans tour with no fucking venue cost. They figured it out too. They say, oh, here comes Kevin Lyman, the Vans Warped Tour. Yeah, it'd be X amount for that parking lot, bro.